Two funds, massive AI exposure, and a strategy I am personally using to build long-term wealth. I am not going to make you wait. The two funds are FSELX and FTEC. Okay, if you are an aggressive investor with a long-term plan, this combination might be exactly what you are looking for. Hello. Welcome back to Invest with Intention YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm on a mission to turn 13,000 into 50,000 by investing into ETFs, index funds, and high conviction stocks. A huge thank you to my first 37 subscribers. Wow, this channel is growing every single day, starting from 1 subscriber to now 37 subscribers. You guys truly rock. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so now. It costs nothing and it helps the channel grow. Okay, and as always, this is not a financial advice. Please do your own research. Let's quickly break these down. Okay, let's look at FSELX first. Okay, is the Fidelity Semiconductor fund. This is the backbone of AI. Chips power everything from data centers to self-driving tech. Okay, together these two funds put you right at the center of the AI revolution. Okay, so now let's define what FTech is the Fidelity Technology ETF. It gives you broad exposure to tech giants like Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, and other companies building the infrastructure behind AI. Okay, so let's look at my FSELX position. Okay, so you can see I currently own 37 shares. Okay, as you can see over here. Okay, the average cost price is $39 and the current price is $47 45 cents. Okay, meaning I am up 21.67% in less than a year. Okay, so you can see over here, this is when I first bought my first share. Okay, um this makes up about 7% of my entire portfolio, and my goal is to grow that to 10% over time. I have invested about $1,452, as you can see here, starting back in February 2025. I bought my first 3 shares, okay, as you can see here, and since then I have just dollar cost average, buying 1 share here, okay, buying 0.5 share here, 0.2 share here, right? It didn't matter how much I can buy, how much I can afford. I just kept putting money into it, buying 4 shares here, as you can see. Okay, now let's look at my FTech position. So you can see over here, I have 14 shares and at an average cost price of $209.46, as you can see, and the current price is $225. Okay, meaning and let's see, we can go here so you can see when I started this position. Okay, I started this position back on January 27, 2025, so almost a year, let's just say exactly a year ago, and my first buy was 0.2 share, $61. Okay, back then the share price was 183, as you can see, and since then I just dollar cost average. Like, it took a while for me to be able to buy a full share. As you can see here, 0.1 share, 0.1 share, 0.4 share. Okay, I didn't really buy my first full share until June of 2025, as you can see here. Okay, and since then I kept dollar cost averaging, right? It didn't matter how much I can buy. I just kept doing the same thing. Okay, so that's how I built my position. FTech makes up about 12% of my entire portfolio, and I think I want to make it one of my biggest holdings. Okay, so we are going to go over and look at both performances for these funds. So let's go over here so you can see. Okay, year to date return, let's look at FTech first. FTech has returned 0.22%. Over the last year, it has returned 22%. That's crazy, right? Over 3 year period, on average 34% on average per year. Okay, over the last 5 years it has returned 17% in the last 5 years on average. Okay, over 10-year period, on average 22%. Imagine that, right? Imagine just putting 100K into this and it averaged 22% in 10 years. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, now let's look at FSELX. Okay, year to date, it has returned 9.74%, as you can see here. Over the last year, 42.90%. Okay, on a 3 year average, okay, 54%. 5 year average, 30%, okay, and 10-year average, 30.28%. These are huge returns. Like, this is crazy. That's why I'm really telling you, like, these two funds, if you can get them and hold them for the long term, is going to make you a lot of money. Okay, but they are long term play, and they also move. They can move up a lot and they can come down a lot, so you have to have a high risk tolerance for this, but you have to be patient and just dollar cost average into this. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.